everybody. Original Lone Wolf coming at y'all again. Here's an example of what I mean. When I talk about, we can't just have these conversations about so-called pale-skinned folks or, and I use the term pale-skinned because a lot of these people are claiming to be these so-called Jews or countless channels that you go on. People who talk about Zionism, because that's all over the place. That's a big thing, man. You got people of all walks of life, all skin tones, all hair textures and shit talking about Zionism and all this other shit, right? And again, like I said, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying the stuff that any of the people that's ever put out about any type of history from the 15th century to 16th century, whatever. I'm not saying it ain't true. I'm just saying we need to shine the spotlight on some what the fuck type moments. Like what we looking at on screen here. You got the motherfucker Pope, this old ass fucking prick is finna get down on his knees and kiss the feet of a melanated man. See, I don't know a whole lot about this, and I'm gonna just put that out there. I've never studied and did a lot of research in regards to how this whole thing works with this, right? All I'm here to tell the people is that this shit speaks volume. That's all I'm saying. It speaks volume to where it needs to be addressed. Okay? Because as I've explained to people in the past, I personally believe that a lot of the motherfuckers that are keeping this shit going today, they are the bloodline of the people who sold us out back then. Whether if it be Tariq Nasheed, Umar Johnson, motherfuckers like Snoop Dogg, people like Ice Cube, motherfuckers like Tyler Perry, and all of these other people. I personally believe that's who they come from. They come from that bloodline of the motherfuckers who started selling us down the fucking river. I believe a lot of these people have infiltrated by way of YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and all of this other shit. This is why I don't have that shit. But look at this, y'all. Check this shit out. Who is this motherfucker? Who is this? Who are these fucking people? A motherfucker had to help his old ass down there. It's like, you old motherfucker. Like, it's almost funny when you look at it. Right? Right? Like, hey, motherfuckers still don't get it, right? It's like I was trying to tell motherfuckers. Look at somebody like Colin Kaepernick, right? Colin Kaepernick was somebody, for number one, that the NFL could have done without. That's number one. Number two, he's not what they consider black. You know what I'm saying? He's not black. I was saying the same thing about Nipsey Hussle. People didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear it. But we'll just stick to Colin Kaepernick for a second. Colin Kaepernick was kneeling. He was taking a knee. Don't y'all know what the fuck kneeling mean? Don't you know that kneeling is a sign of submission? Why do y'all keep letting motherfuckers swindle y'all into shit? This is what I be talking about. This is what when I made the video earlier that I put out, right? This is what I'm talking about. Why do y'all keep letting people swindle y'all into shit? It's not my motherfucking fault y'all won't look up the definition of the word kneeling or to take a knee, whichever way you want to look at it, because they synonymous. They was using the word, they was trying to use it as if they was interchangeable, but in reality, they're synonymous words. They all lead back to submission. Go look up the etymology of the word. Don't get mad at me. What you getting mad at me for? Because I'm trying to point out the cocksuckers that allegedly look like us, or the stupid ass people that look like us that keep falling for this shit. Who is these people on screen? This nigga just licked a boo heel. Who is these people? Because they don't look like no fucking pale-skinned people to me. The motherfuckers look as dark as me or darker. Who are these people? Why is he kissing? Why is this nigga licking these niggas' boot heels? Why? This nigga supposed to be the Pope, right? Now, if you understand anything about this fake ass religion, you understand how a lot of wars, how motherfuckers got into a lot of confrontations and how they usurped a lot of the land. Because like I've explained to you, the war has always been against the people. Vladimir Putin and fucking Zelensky is not at war with each other. The president of Israel and whoever running the other side in that other country or whatever, whoever they president with, they not really fighting each other. What is wrong with y'all? I tried to tell y'all the same thing about with the gangs in Chicago. Now, I can't speak about like the Crips and the Bloods and all that. I would need people from California to jump in to point that out. But all of the gangs that was started here in Chicago, the motherfuckers who were the leader of the gangs were Masonic members. They used to meet at the same fucking lodge. How is that shit not a problem? How is that not? Well, I'm not going to give that any attention. I'm not going to give it any energy. Why the fuck won't you? But yet you'll talk about some fake ass pale skin motherfucker like this old raggedy motherfucker that they had to help up. You'll talk about this motherfucker, but you won't talk about the motherfucker who feet he kissing. Who are these motherfuckers? And this is what I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest. Again, that's why my channel won't go nowhere. Because I'll be that type of motherfucker that get right in the scholar face and be like, look, bro, I don't want to hear all that shit, man. Look, I know that shit happened in the 15th century and the 18th century. And that's all well and fine. I'm not calling you a lie. But can we talk about 2023, soon to be 2024? What's going on with all of this motherfucking shit? What about the clowns in our own fucking community? What about the people that look just like us? Now, I did say some shit about some South Sudan leaders, right? But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is this. These don't look like no ordinary niggas to me. Why is this motherfucker kissing these people's feet? And he's supposed to be the fucking Pope. What does that mean? And what role are these motherfucking melanated men you see over here? What role are they playing? This is why I don't want to hear other shit. It's like, yeah, okay, motherfuckers in the ex-military, you ex-police officer, you ex-whatever. It's like, okay, that's fine. But can we talk about this shit right here? Can we at least have a conversation about the shit that we do to each other on a mass level? It's just like the video I made earlier. It's not just like when I was talking about the chick, fucking Mimi Olone, aka Deborah. It's not just her. It ain't just her, man. It's everybody, right? We could get off of that shit. She's supposed to be a part of the indigenous community, right? Well, let's get over to like the discharge and debt community, right? Let's get off of the indigenous shit for a minute. Let's talk about the discharge and debt part for a second. You got motherfuckers in that community that's on the same shit, man. They want a bag. They in it for a bag, man. When you get back to a motherfucker like Umar Johnson, remember what happened with the stripper? Y'all remember that shit? Now, fuck the fact that his real name is Jermaine Shoemaker and all that other shit, right? I had to stumble onto that information. You know what I'm saying? So let's put that part to the side, right? Let's say that we didn't know about that part, right? Let's look at the shit about with the stripper. Bro, just say you was trying to get some pussy. Like, I'd rather see you trying to get some pussy, even if it is a stripper, than to see you trying to run up in another man's dookie shoot. I mean, there are checks and balances, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers do got to make decisions. So at the end of the day, you was trying to smash, bro. If you was trying to smash, you was trying to smash. Just don't say you was trying to get some pussy. Don't try to make it seem like just because she's a prostitute or she one of those pay to play ass, PayPal ass, Cash App ass females that she lying about what she said about you. That don't automatically mean she lying. But this is what we do. This is how you know this nigga guilty as hell. You look at the situation about Frederick Douglass and all this other shit. The people came out and was like, we don't know this clown. We have family reunions and everything. We ain't found this nigga on the family tree. He ain't even on one of the leaves. Fuck the tree. He ain't even on one of the leaves of shit. Fuck you mean we don't know this nigga? All this fucking money he took, where the school at? Then we get to the fact, well, wait a minute, bro. You mean to tell me your birth name is Jermaine Shoemaker? It say that your motherfucking nationality is an American? And that you are a citizen of the United States of America? It's like, wait a minute, man. How does this not deserve no energy? This man, what are you talking about? This man need to be brought up on charges. Fuck you mean this don't deserve no energy? the situation with Tariq Nasheed, when you go back through my playlist, you see that I made a video with him pointing you guys to the United States Patent and Trademark Office. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the indigenous one, Kerry Davis, because he had a motherfucker on his channel that broke it down for everybody on Kerry Davis' channel, aka the indigenous one. So shout out to that brother for putting that out. But you can go to the United States Patent and Trademark Office and go to the search part, the search section of their website, and put in Foundational Black American. And when you click search, it's going to come back Tariq Nasheed. He patented, man. He trademarked the fucking term Foundational Black American. So what the fuck are you niggas talking about? That's what you are. When you understand how that shit work, you realize he getting paid. And he getting paid to mislead your motherfucking ass. It all comes down to money, man. I've been saying it for the longest. For the people who choose to take money, go ahead and take it. It's not just people in the indigenous community that accept donations and all this other shit. It ain't just Umar Johnson type niggas that take donations and all this other shit. You got motherfuckers in every community on YouTube, whether if it be discharging debt or whatever else the case may be. Everybody got some sort of PayPal or some sort of bullshit set up to give, for you to give them money. And it's like how I said, when you look at the situation like with the discharging debt, if we can all come together and say the fiat currency is not real, and we can point out House Joint Resolution 192 and Public Law 73-10 and all this other shit that tells you that it's not real, we can point out that part of the fucking Constitution where it tells you that only gold and silver will be used as real motherfucking money. If we can all have that type of conversation in the discharging debt community, then my question is this: why the fuck are you asking people for money? When you look at the goofy shit that Deborah was trying to do, a.k.a. Mimi, right? She wanted my motherfucking Social Security card, my birth certificate. She wanted my mama shit in the whole 9 yards. But you running around here talking about we need to give them their shit back. It's not ours. We didn't create it. It's not for us. Well, then why in the fuck do you want my mama shit? This is what I'm talking about. And motherfuckers would rather sit up on YouTube with their little bullshit ass donation box talking about whatever the fuck it is that they talking about, when in reality, this stuff right here, this deserves all the attention because these motherfuckers need to get gone. And who is these motherfuckers on screen again? We back on that. Who are these motherfuckers? Why is he kissing their fucking feet, man? Why did a grown-ass man just get down on his knees in front of two other grown men and lick this nigga's boo heels? What kind of shit is going on in y'all organization that says I have to do that? Like, this is the original Lone Wolf, man. Get it in your fucking every fiber of your being that treason won't be tolerated. The fuckery won't be tolerated. Misdirection won't be tolerated. Distractions won't be fucking tolerated. You got goofy motherfuckers like Brandon Johnson, who is the mayor of Chicago, and the only thing he doing is helping these motherfuckers invade Chicago, and I'm not supposed to get that shit no energy? None? I'm not supposed to even stand up and say, hey, Brandon Johnson, you invading Chicago, man. Why you allowing these motherfucking stormtroopers and motherfuckers to come up in here, man? Within a year, 2 or 3, this shit is going to be causing problems. It's going to be crime and it's going to be shit everywhere. What the fuck are you doing, man? You know we at the bottom of everything in this goddamn city, but yet you allowing all of these buses of people to come here? That's a problem. Why the fuck would you take a shit job like that? Who the fuck assigned you to that detail? But don't nobody want to talk about that. They say, oh, I'm not going to get that no energy. Man, fuck that shit. I ain't trying to hear that. I want to know, what did they promise you, Brandon Johnson? What did they agree to give you? What part of yourself did you give up to where you turn a blind eye to your own actions? It's original Lone Wolf, man. I'm out of here. Straight up.